Hello and welcome to Formula First TV, brought to you once again by... Hello and welcome to Formula First TV, proudly brought to you again by CMS Limited, as we preview this morning, this afternoon, or this evening, whenever you're watching this video, the 2019-2020 Haiku Components New Zealand Formula First Championship. I'm your host, Sheridan Bonner, and once again, the National Formula First expert, Jonathan Morton. Jonathan, welcome again. Another fantastic Formula First season.
Yeah, thank you, Sharon. Hi there, everyone at home. Yeah, we're looking forward to this season. It's going to be quite intriguing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, another season in the books last year with Reece Hendercox taking it out, and should be another exciting season. Obviously, the tracks we're going to this year could be up to 5 different layouts.
Yeah, this year's going to be interesting. Obviously, we're going to Pukekohe 3 times, which is the most we've gone there, in quite a while, and potentially been on the 2 different track configurations, using the complex and the back straight for some meetings and straight down the back for others.
And interesting that we're not really only going to Taupo once, which is a bit unfortunate for Taupo, but perhaps for the rookies, maybe making it a bit easier for them.
Yeah, Taupo's been traditionally quite a good track for Formula First now, with the tight infield for trying to build the gap, and then the 2 big runs down the back straight. So we're only going to go there once, but I'm sure all those rookies will be able to get straight on top of it.
And obviously, moving on to the most important part, the drivers. Obviously, Reece Hendercox coming back to defend his title.
Yeah, it's actually the first time in 4 years that the national champion from the previous years come back to defend, and he's going to have Chris Simon, who ran him all the way last year, chasing him once again.
It will be actually quite good to see the 1 and the number 2 car out there as they're changing their numbers this year.
Yeah, it's good to see them sort of showing and demonstrating their achievements from the previous seasons.
And obviously, we talk about bunches throughout the Formula First pack. So yeah, we talk about sort of the front bunch, the middle bunch, and perhaps some stragglers off the back. But this year, it could be quite close. Looking at sort of Winter Series form and form from last year.
Yeah, what we've sort of looked at, as you say, what we know from who's got what coming into the season once again, and who's shown speed in the Winter Series, is there's probably could be up to 10 cars running at the front and race winning positions throughout the season. And
obviously, going to tracks like Pukekohe, where it is a bit of a marble draw as to who gets those runs, it could be quite exciting. Always exciting up there, but even more so with more cars.
Yeah, and that's where, as we know, Pukekohe, the experience is going to play and being able to time the draft over the hill on the last lap.
And obviously, some of the other drivers, like the rookies. Obviously, we sort of talk about the rookies quite a bit because it is an important championship, and we've got another big class of them this year.
Yeah, we had a good bunch of rookies last year, and this year it's exceeded expectations once again, and we've gone bigger and better.
I mean, if we went through them, because they all did the Winter Series, we're looking at Aston Eddy, who won the Winter Series, so he's proven that he's fast. Braden Snowden in the ex-Andrew Tyranny car, again, proved that he can run in that front bunch at Winter Series.
Yeah, he did the last round, and he got the cup last round, and he was straight on the pace in one meeting, so he's going to be quick to adapt.
Yeah. So Brie Morris, she's bought the ex-Corey Holmes car, which is a fast car, and she proved that she could drive it quite quickly. Actually, Winter Series qualifying really well.
Yeah, she did very good. Unfortunately, had a bit of engine issue at the first round they turned up, round 3, but round 4 came back and she was right on the pace.
Leo Scott bought the ex-Thomas Boniface car, and not really sure how he was going to go, and he was right on the pace straight away.
Yeah, he actually drove one of Craig's cars in an earlier round and sort of showed quite a bit of potential, and then they decided to make the leap into Formula First, and he's brought that car and, once you say, straight on the pace.
And the 2 Sabre Motorsport cars, obviously international import, Mauro Iglesias, he's all the way from Argentina racing this year. And
I think he's going to surprise a few people from what I've seen so far.
Could be a bit of a dark horse.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Matthew McCutcheon, the Speed Sport Scholarship winner.
Yeah, once again, Speed Sport back with a Speed Sport Scholarship winner, and they'll be trying to uphold the tradition of winning the Rookie of the Year title once again.
Matt, with his Speedway background, could be interesting if it rains.
Yeah, it's quite a diversity in all the guys. Obviously, some from karting, and then obviously Murray's done a bit of racing over in Argentina, and Matt from Speedway, so...
Very good rookie field.
Very open, isn't it?
And this year, instead of the orange numbers, they're actually shown with a yellow background of the numbers, a bit easier to see.
Yeah, we sort of, after last year, when Formula First's initiation of having the orange numbers to differentiate the rookies, we sort of found it was probably a bit hard to see from a distance, so we've come back this year, orange backing, back to black numbers, and they stand out.
Should be good, and obviously plenty to discuss. We're at Manfield in a week's time.
Well, it's probably actually going to be less than a week by the time the Martin Internet gets this video out.
Yeah, exactly. But Manfield could be wide open, really, couldn't it?
Well, Manfield's probably for the rookie guys. They've done meetings during the winter series, and everyone's done lots of laps around Manfield. So that's going to be the most open, and probably give you a bit of a form guide. But the first round is just about, ease into the season and trying to not make any mistakes to start off.
So we've got obviously quite close rounds after the Christmas break. There's some quite close rounds, and obviously maintaining the momentum through the season and not having too many DNFs or problems in that part of the season will be really critical.
Yeah, as always, we have quite an intense part of the season, and that's going to be, as you say, after Christmas, where we do, I think, about 3 meetings in 4 weeks or something, and to get through that unscathed, not having any mechanical issues, no dramas, and that can set you up for your run home.
Kind of like race 6 for some people.
Yeah, exactly.
And obviously finishing our season at Hampton Downs with the finale of the Speedworks rounds.
Yeah, we've always done that Speedworks meeting, but we've traditionally done a couple of meetings afterwards, so it'll be good to finish up there. And Hampton Downs will be the 3rd different track we've finished in the last 3 years, so it'll be interesting to see. And
obviously with the high quality field, the racing throughout all the tracks is going to be really, really good.
Yeah, as you say, we talked about earlier with the big battles and with all the different groups, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Should be a good season, Jonathan.
Yeah, and of course we've got the sunrise, sunset.
The sunset.
Yeah.
We better not forget the old people.
Yeah, because they'll get stuck into us, won't they?
Because they will absolutely rip us a new one. So obviously there's the Dave Scammell, the Ron Carter.
Defending champ Ron Carter. Came back after a year off and just marched his way to the thing.
Bob Dillow, Ron Carter's always fast. Bob Dillow's always fast. Dave Scammell builds really strong cars. And
Craig Greenwood.
Hopefully
be doing all the season.
And Darren Henderson as well.
Yep.
So there's a strong field for the Sunset guys as well. So of the 3 big championships that we have, really strong contingents through the whole. So it's going to be a fantastic season.
Yeah, there's going to be lots of storylines throughout the season that we're going to be able to follow.
So look forward to your expert comments at these racetracks, Jonathan, and we'll hope. Well, unfortunately, I won't make a couple. I've got prior arrangements. Sorry, but I have to say that. But I'm sure you'll be able to steady the ship while I'm away.
Oh, I'll just make stuff up. It'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're good at that. So, from all of us here at Formula First TV, thank you, Jonathan. We will
thank Geordie as well,
and we'll kind of thank him. We'll see you at the first round at Manfield Circuit de Amon. What date?
18-20.
On the 18th, 19th and 20th of October for some fantastic Formula First action.
Nailed it. Nailed it.